You've never been paid 5 ways at the same time if you've never invested in real estate. Imagine a stranger funding a bank account for you, making monthly contributions into it. Does that sound too good to be true? I'll show you why it's real. Yes, it is the third of 5 ways that real estate pays. I'll show you how as this free course continues. Welcome back. I'm your host, Keith Weinhold. This is Get Rich Education. Real estate has so many ROIs, returns on investment, that one of the 5 is called an ROA. That's what we'll get into. And none of this is new, esoteric, or avant-garde. This is just prudent buy and hold real estate, but most people were never taught how to build real estate wealth in the real world. And what's insane about this third of 5 ways you're paid is that you're probably already getting paid more ways than you ever have, 3. Instead, what's most people's investing experience? Oh, it's in stocks, bonds, mutual funds, ETFs. That's where you're typically only paid 1 way if you happen to get capital appreciation, maybe a second way if you have a dividend paying stock, but I mean, that's all you got? If you want to build wealth, you have got to give your money multiple jobs. That's what we're doing here. ROA stands for your return on amortization. This third way you're paid is the monthly principal paydown portion of your mortgage. That is your return. Now, you might think that you already have an experience with an ROA if you've had a mortgage on your own home, but no, not actually, because in your own home, each month, a portion of your mortgage payment goes toward principal paydown and the rest to interest. So all you did in that case, though, with your primary residence is that you went to work and earned money all month, only at the end of that month to move that money from your cash pocket over to your equity pocket when that mortgage payment gets made. All right, well, that was just a transfer of funds. But instead, with income property, your tenant is the one that went to work and earned that cash all month to pay down your mortgage principal payment, whose return will tally up in a minute. Plus, they pay your entire interest payment, and plus your tenant pays you a little on top of that each month called cash flow, which we covered in video 2. Yes, your tenant is going to work for you. Think about this. If your tenant's rent payment is 1/3 of their income, they're working close to 10 days a month just for you. Add properties with rent-paying tenants like this, and it's just like you have all these employees working for you, yet you don't have to manage them while they're at work. It's amazing. This third of 5 ways focuses on that return on amortization. And the etymology of the word amortize comes from Old French, meaning death. That makes sense. Your tenant is slowly killing off your mortgage balance for you. So let's do this. Let's add up your return on amortization. First, go ahead and drop a like on the video if you like how I'm breaking it down. Really appreciate the thumbs up. All right, we're using the same example where you got a $150K loan on your $200K rental single family home. Let's say that you got a 7% interest rate on a 30-year fixed rate mortgage, just a plain everyday loan. Simply look up amortization calculator, enter those numbers in there, and as you can see from the table, in year 1, your tenant pays down over $1,500 of your income property's mortgage balance for you. Let's round down to $1,500. Well, your ROA is simply this year 1 principal paydown divided by your amount invested. All right, well, that's $1,500 divided by your $50K of down payment and closing costs that you have in the property, your skin in the game, and this is another 3% return. That's your ROA. I mean, you are really beginning to build wealth now. And this is somewhat of a hidden wealth generator that a lot of investors don't consider or just don't know how to tally up and give a rate of return to. It's like your tenant is funding an illiquid savings account every month with your name on it. So yes, we'll add this 3% ROA to the tally of a 24% cumulative return that we figured out from the first two videos, and you are now up to a 27% total return from appreciation, cash flow, your ROA, and we still have 2 of the 5 ways to discuss in the next 2 videos. We're just gonna keep piling on to your return. What is the source of your ROA? Like, where's this 3% come from? It's jobs, your tenant's income. And if interest rates fall and you refinance, you'll get an even higher annual chunk of tenant-made principal paydown. Even if you keep your initial loan in place, note how in future years, your amount of tenant-made principal paydown only keeps increasing. But we're just talking about year 1 in this example. We're going to carry forward your 27% total rate of return so far into the next video, because coming up right here, it's the 4th of 5 ways that you're simultaneously paid with income property. And then at the end of the 5th video, as a reminder, I have a free gift to give you at that time that I really think you're going to like. My team and I have been working on it. The gift will be a way for you to memorialize or really celebrate what you've learned in this 5-part course. If you miss any one of these videos, you'll never really quite know how it all goes together. To avoid that from happening, the only way you'll see the 4th one is to both click subscribe and hit the notification bell too. If you're watching this later, just click on the video popping up on your screen, and I'll see you there.